Hey everybody, this is Robert Mack with Irvine Real Estate Link, your link to the information that you need to make the right decisions. So let me ask you guys one quick question. When you've had expectations, whether it be in personal life or in your professional life, when you've expected something and it didn't turn out the way you had expected, how did you feel? Well, I'm sure most of you are saying right now to yourself, disappointed, because it's human nature. When you expect something, whether it's a situation or you expect something from someone and it doesn't happen, it's very frustrating. And so it's so relative to the real estate market today, and I want to talk to you about expectations in terms of when you're looking either to buy or sell a home in the Irvine, Orange County area, what should your expectations be and how should they be set? Today's video is going to be dedicated to the buyers. A future video will be dedicated to the sellers. So if you're looking to purchase a property in the Irvine, Orange County area, this video is for you. So without further ado, let me get started here. Now, setting expectations in the buying process is so important. And when you set your client's expectations, and as a side note, if you're working with another realtor, I'm not sure how the relationship is, but if you're working with us, we always have a talk with you. We talk to you about how to set the expectations before we actually start the home search. So, when we set our clients' expectations, what 5 things happen when we set their expectations? Well, number 1, it creates perspective. It helps them understand the big picture. Number 2, it instills urgency. They understand the timeline, they understand their situation and what they're working with, and they have a goal in mind. So there's a sense of urgency to achieve that goal. Number 2, it sets a realistic time frame. I don't know about you, but I have clients and buyers coming to me all the time. Robert, my lease is up in 2 weeks. I have to find something. I have the money. I want to buy. Can we close escrow? Can we find the house in 2 weeks? All frantic and all, emotional. They need to find something. And the reality is finding a home in 2 weeks does not happen that often. So we have to set our clients' expectations to a realistic time frame. Number 4, it mitigates fear. What if the home buying process takes 6 months, but you in your head thought it would take 2 months? Well, obviously in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th month, fear is going to set in, because you're going to tell yourself, well, I thought this was going to take 2 months, but it's taken up to 6. So by having realistic expectations, it mitigates fear. And number 6, it provides a visual communication between myself and my clients. Because what we do is we sit down and we look at a calendar and we set it all up so they have an idea of where they are and where they want to be and everything in between. So real quick to recap, setting realistic expectations creates perspective, it instills urgency, it sets a realistic time frame, it mitigates any fear, and it provides you with visual communication. And everybody loves visual communication. They love to see charts and graphs. So why not chart the process so that you understand exactly what you're getting involved with and how long it'll take and what you need to do to get from point A to point B. So let me jump right into the meat of this video. And basically, there's 3 steps when you're setting buyer's expectation. Number 1, we want to meet. I meet with all my buyers to learn more about their situation. Now, every buyer is different. Maybe one buyer has to sell their home first to buy their property, and they have to use the proceeds from the sale. Maybe somebody's being relocated from New York, and they're coming here in 3 months, and they want to find a home. Maybe there's no contingencies. Maybe the buyers they're on a month-to-month lease, and they have the money in the bank, and they're ready to go. So every buyer's situation is a little bit different. So we want to look at that situation and determine how long it'll take, whether it's 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 months, 4 months, however long the process is going to take for you to get ready to be a buyer, to be ready to submit offers on properties that are going to get accepted. We have to take that into consideration. Now, if you're totally ready to buy and you're on a month-to-month lease, the process is about, I would say, anywhere from 2 days to 7 days, depending on your schedule and how quickly you get the documentation to your lender. Because in the first week, what you want to do is get pre-approved to really understand what you can afford and what you're going to buy. After you're pre-approved, you meet with your realtor. Our clients get pre-approved, they come and we have a discussion. About an hour, I talk to them about their needs, their wants, their situations, and where they see themselves after they purchase their home. That gives me a general understanding of how I can set their expectations. Second step is, how long does it take to actually find a home to submit an offer that will get accepted from the day you start? Every market is different. Whether it depends on the price range you're looking in, it depends on the type of home you're looking for, it depends on the area you're looking in, it depends on how many short sales are available, how many foreclosures are available. Every buyer's situation is a little bit different. So what we do is when we talk to our clients, we determine an average timeline of how long it will take from the minute they start looking for their home to the minute they find their offer, based on averages in the MLS. And the third tier of this whole process is escrow. Do you want a 30-day escrow? Can you close escrow in 30 days? Do you want less than 30 days? Do you need more than 30 days? That's where you and your lender will discuss the ideal time frame for an escrow period. So to recap, your specific situation and how long it'll take you to become ready to purchase. How long it will take you to purchase a home from the minute you start to the minute you find a home on average, and how long of an escrow you're going to have. Once we have all this information, we're going to pinpoint it on a calendar, and you're going to understand from the day you sit in our office to the day that you'll approximately close escrow, and you'll have a visual tool. And it could take 4 months, it could take 6 months, it could take 2 months. But the goal is to understand more about you, to learn about your goals and your wants, and set up a visual communication with you so that you understand where you are and how to get there. So that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a buyer out there and you're lost and you don't know what to do and you really want to understand, how to get from point A to point B, you can always call or email me. My contact information is below. We'd love to sit down and talk with you and learn more about you. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family, and take a moment and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback. And as always, check out my website at irvinerealestatelinkcom. There are so many great buyers and sellers resources out there. And if you're a buyer and you want to search for homes, that opportunity is available on my website at no charge. And I'll talk to you soon.